It's finally here, my version of how to set up Seth Rollins' faction on WWE 2K25. So we have done similar videos to these before, but not one since Bronson Reed entered the faction. So we've done separate videos of Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, and then the three of them together. But now we have Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker, Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins tutorial all in one today. If you are new watch TheMan Games, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button, and drop us a comment down below, let us know if you would have done anything different. So first of all, you want to hop onto the community creations, and I would recommend downloading this version of Seth Rollins. And the true creator of this is Director Hotel, hashtag 48960, and the hashtags to find this Seth Rollins will be Seth frickin' Rollins, Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker, or Paul Heyman. So this is an attire Seth Rollins wore on the 30th of June episode of Monday Night Raw. And then next up, I would recommend downloading this Bronson Reed, and the true creator of this is Lucas R, hashtag 48199. And the hashtags to find this Bronson Reed will be Bronson Reed, a wrestler, or 25. And then finally, I would recommend downloading this Bron Breakker, and the true creator of this is It's Us, TheMan Games. So the creator name is TheMan Games, hashtag 71108, and the hashtags to find this Bron Breakker will be Bron Breakker, Seth frickin' Rollins, or Raw. Right then, so now you've got those creations off the community creations, what we want to do is we want to go across to roster, to edit teams. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to set up Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker as a team by themselves, obviously with Paul Heyman as the manager. So team name, we've got Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Crowd reaction is on boo. Then we've got Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman there. And then you want to press R1 to go across to their entrance and victory motion settings. So for the motion, I chose Painful Literature 1. That is based on the Authors of Pain's motion. I just think it is the best version for these two. Obviously at the moment they're not in the correct attires, but that is just because when you download them off the community creations, their attires is an alternate attire for these superstars. So yeah, I do think this is the best fit for this team. Music, I chose Bron Breakker's. Then for the Titantron movie, I've chose Bronson Reed. For the banner movie is Bron Breakker. For the stage and ramp is Bron Breakker. Just so then when you see them walk into the ring, you can see the Bron Breakker writing, and then you can see the Bronson Reed on the Tron. So it makes it, you know, quite even as they're coming down to the ring as a team. And then for the Apron and Ring Post movie, we have Bron Breakker, and for the Barricade movie, we have Bronson Reed. And for the cast change, we have Bronson Reed as number 1, Bron Breakker as number 2, and Paul Heyman as number 3. And then for the victory motions, so we have Painful Literature again for the heel and the face, as we can see here now. Now I don't know why when you do the victory motions it is the right attire. I don't understand why it's like that, it's just the way 2K25 is, unfortunately. But yeah, good fit there for the team. For the title motion face, I chose Generic Tag Champion 3. Which is this one here. I really like how they snatch it away. I know this is meant to be a face victory motion, but I've just chosen two good ones in my opinion. So this is the first one you might want to choose, and then for the second one is Generic Tag Champion 5, which is this one here. And then for the victory music, we have Bron Breakker. For the Titantron, we have Bronson Reed. For the stage movie, we have Bron Breakker. For the Apron and Ring Post movie, we have Bron Breakker. For the banner movie, we've got Bron Breakker. And for the Barricade movie, we've got Bronson Reed. And for the cast change, we have Bronson Reed as number 1, Bron Breakker as number 2, and Paul Heyman as number 3. So now looking at them as a trio, that being Bron, Bronson, and Paul Heyman. So this time it is the Authors of Pain's entrance. It actually says Authors of Pain this time, not Painful Literature. So as we can see here now, we've got Paul Heyman coming out first. And then we've got Bron coming in behind, like so. So yes, really good fit for this team in my opinion. And then for the entrance music, we have Bron Breakker. Titantron is Bronson Reed. Banner movie is Bron Breakker. Stage and ramp is Bron Breakker. Apron and Ring Post movie is Bron Breakker, and Barricade movie is Bronson Reed also. And for the cast change, make sure you have Bronson Reed as number 1, Bron Breakker as number 2, and Paul Heyman as number 3. And then for the trios victory motion, we have painful literature again for the face and the heel. As you can see here, Paul Heyman coming into the ring from behind, and the 2 stars in the centre like so. And for the victory music is Bron Breakker, for the Tivatron Bronson Reed, for the stage movie Bron Breakker, apron and ring post Bronson Reed, banner movie Bron Breakker, and the barricade movie Bron Breakker. And for the cast change we have Bronson Reed as number 1, Bron Breakker as number 2, and Paul Heyman as number 3. Right then, so that is it for this part of the video. Now we're going to look at adding Seth Rollins to the team. So you're going to press R3 to create a team now. So here we have it. I've just called them Team Rollins. They don't have a name. I wish they did, because I think it would really elevate this group. You know, like in the past we've had Evolution, the NWO, DX, the 4 Horsemen. They all had a really cool group. Even like Judgment Day now. In my opinion, this team needs a name to elevate more. So I've just chose Team Rollins. I know it's not a great name. Hopefully at some point they do get a name. So crowd reaction, we've got on Boo. Member number 1 we've got Seth Rollins. Member number 2 Bronson Reed. Member number 3 Bron Breakker. Member number 4 Paul Heyman. And now we're going to press R1 to go across to their entrance settings. Now for the motion, so for this I chose Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' show. Just because you've got Bronson Reed, as you can see here now, walking down quite serious. You could have Bron Breakker in the exact same position, and then you've got Seth Rollins, you know, being a bit wacky as he likes to be. So yeah, I do think it is a really good fit for this team. I think it does work really well, and everything else is just set on Seth Rollins, as you can see here. Obviously he's the star of the team, and that is why. So cast change, you could change Bronson Reed for Bron Breakker if you wanted, but I have it as Bronson Reed as number 1, Seth Rollins as number 2, Bron Breakker as number 3, and Paul Heyman as number 4. And then for the victory motions, so I've stuck with painful literature for this, as for the face and the heel, as you can see there. And then for the title motions, I've chose Brothers of Hardcore for the first one. So this is one setting that you might want to choose. I think it's a really good one. And then for the second one, I chose the Rock and Sock Connection. So this one here, I thought it was another really good fit for the team. I kind of like it how Seth Rollins takes both belts. You know, he thinks he's the star of the team. So obviously he's taking both championship belts, as you know, he thinks he's the true star of the group. So I think that is a really good fit for this team. And then everything else is just set on Seth freaking Rollins, as you can see now. And for the cast change, it is Seth Rollins as number 1, Bronson Reed as number 2, Bron Breakker as number 3, and Paul Heyman as number 4. And now for the trios victory motion. Now, for the motion, I chose the Bloodline Champion Trio. So when we click on it, now you see it here, this isn't actually how it does look when they come down to the ring. So if we just wait a second. So this is how they come out when you know, now looking at as you're trying to make this team. But when you go to exhibition and set up a match, now this is how they'll come down together. There'll be all 4 of them, Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, all coming down together if you choose this motion. But for some reason when you're setting up the team, it isn't that version, it is this version here, as now is back on the screen. So yeah, don't worry about it if you think this doesn't look right. Once you go to exhibition mode, it should change to this version. And everything else is back just set onto Seth Rollins, as he is the star of the team, like we said before. And for the cast change, we've got Seth as number 1, Bronson Reed as number 2, Bron Breakker as number 3, and Paul Heyman as number 4. And then finally for the victory motions, so I have chose Bayou Cultist 2 for both settings here, as it is another one where all 4 members of the team are in the ring. So that is what we want. I know it's not really like an exact match to what they would be like, but I think having all 4 of them together really does add to the team. It's what we want. So in my opinion, this is the best one for this team. And once again, everything else is just set on Seth freaking Rollins. And for the cast change, we have once again Seth as number 1, Bronson Reed as number 2, Bron Breakker as number 3, Paul Heyman as number 4. And then there we have it. So now you have seen how to set up Seth Rollins' team on WWE 2K25. So we have seen how to set up Bronson, Reed and Bron Breakker as a team separately with Paul Heyman as the manager, and now the bigger part of the faction with Seth Rollins in the centre. Well, thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today. If you're watching this for the first time, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. If you already have subscribed, make sure you've got those notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can also find us on social media. There is links in the description below. There's also a link to find us on TikTok and a link to sign up to our newsletter. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.